don't know the power of the dark side.
All right, 75 minutes, gentlemen. Time starts now. And we are underway, officially starting round number 6 in Swiss. I feel pretty good. This is the first match with Emperor Palpatine on the stream today. I wanted to avoid that as much as possible in Swiss. So, of course, I had, we had 1-0 match. We had 2 0-1 matches. No, we had a 1-0 match. Well, rather, first round. Second round was 2 0-1 matches. Players, rather. Third round was 2 0-2 players. One has made a fantastic turnaround since being 0-2. So I've heard, anyway. Fourth round was 2 3-0 lists. Fifth round was 2 3-1 lists. And now the sixth round is 2 5-0 lists. So quite a lot of list variety on stream today. A pretty standard opening by Palp defenders here. Really slow opening by Phil too. I think he's going to try to control the board a lot, especially how he determines to deal with these defenders. It's going to be really, really tricky. And Palpatine is just support for these defenders, which is fantastic. You know, I love flying Commonwealth defenders. So I mean, obviously it's a really good list, but defenders now with the X7 title are so tanky. I mean, like, even more so than they were before veterans came out, as I was mentioning quite a few rounds ago. I love playing, triple defenders a little bit more than the Commonwealth defenders. So the Palpatine just gives you extra insurance, as everyone should already know by now. Interesting. Yeah, so they're already starting to talk about final salvo going into the end of the game here. So if that could give you a good indication of how this game might end up, that'll certainly be it. These two players are going to play very, very conservatively. I don't expect many mistakes. I don't expect many miscues either. As I said, it has been a long day of X-Wing, but we might as well be. I mean, we're back to round 1, and there's 3 minutes off the clock already. So we'll see. But for everyone of you watching at home, thank you for tuning in. Again, my name is Phil. It's a pleasure being here this afternoon. Having a great time. It shouldn't take me very long to get all these videos cut in post-production either. I think my bitrate, though, for OBS is a bit too high on the stream. My bitrate's currently like 3,500. I probably should have lowered it to like 2,500. I'm dropping about 16% of the frames in the Twitch feed. But it's okay because nobody's having any issues with video lag or audio lag. So it's okay. I mean, I only had issues with OBS in round 1. As I was entering player text, the program crashed on me. I don't know how many times. So the round 1 post-production video is going to look kind of funky. So I apologize for that. But we'll get there. We'll get there. So Phil doing a 2 straight, electing to K-turn with Ryad's ability here. Holy cow, 67 from like 50 something. Awesome. You guys are great. Yeah, I know there are a lot of other streams going on right now today too, but as far as I'm concerned, you guys are the most important crowd. I'm biased, obviously. What can I say? But we got a lot of great players here. Nathan Eide is here. Somehow he wound up on the 2-2 tables today. I wonder what his record is. Don't think he's making a cut for the top 32. Oh, he is. He's in 32nd place going into round 6. So if he wins his round 6 round, a score of 100-0, he may be able to edge out somebody for a spot in the top 16. It's really close. Really close. Obviously, Jeff Burling is here. Phil Horney is here. Great players. Great environment, too. And a huge thank you to Flat Land Games for accommodating us this afternoon. I was in communication with them for about a month before the event, just to make sure I had all my bases covered, and in order to bring you a quality stream at a regional such as important as this, on the Ohio side for us. I don't know how many Michigan or Canadian players are here. I do know the Canadian national champion is here. I don't know his record today. This is going to be a long game. I mean, it's not like they don't care who's going to win this game, because they're both more than likely going to be in the top 16 at, what is it? They're at first and third place right now with a difference. Evan's got a difference of 83 on MOV from Phil. Both have the same thing, strength of schedule. But going forward, it's just going to be tough to tell who's going to make the cut and who's not.
Yeah.
I mean, that's X-Wing.
Yeah.
So lots of drops. How many people are left in that room?
We had 16 drop, and we just had 2 that didn't show
Last
up.
round?
So, yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Well, no, not 16 drops total.
Okay.
I don't even know how many dropped last round.
Wow.
And then we had 2 people that didn't even show up.
Okay.
So
all right.
they
Free wins.
cleaned up, yeah.
Yeah. Ryad's just out of range there for target lock after a really speedy move. I wonder if he's going to try to bait out Vessery to turn into try and engage Ryad, and then sweep behind. I think Ryad's going to go up and engage the Decimator. Vessery's probably going to K-turn here. He's been doing it the whole rounds, or the whole game so far. And he'll do it again. Well, Tom, it's anybody's game. Yeah, it's just how defenders are. I mean, players will take every chance they get to stall with defenders like that. And Evans moved his ships all of maybe. No, he hasn't moved them out of his range 2 corner much. So Phil's deciding he's got to go in with Chiraneau and get some shots in here. What he does not want to happen is have those 2 defenders bear down on him at range 1. That is a lot of dice coming into a no agility value defender. I didn't catch much of the Omaha regional, but I do know that Chiraneau and Echo won that regional. So I didn't get to see if it played any Commonwealth or triple defender lists. And I haven't seen many triple defender lists on YouTube in general. Maybe I'm just not looking hard enough. I enjoy flying it a lot. I hear it's a rumor that FFG is talking about giving Palp an errata. It'll be interesting to see if and when that happens. I do not remember the sources on that, so don't quote me on it. Just something I've heard in the works. Phil and Evan really taking their time in determining what their maneuvers are going to be, because it is just that crucial. I mean, neither player can really afford to make a mistake, and they both know that. So it's going to come down to dice rolls and positioning. And I think right now Evan has an upper hand, but Hotshot Copilot is such a viable card. It's not even funny, because I mean, Ryad's going to obviously do this 3-speed maneuver at least, get her evade. She doesn't have to focus. She doesn't have to push the limit either. She can barrel roll, target lock. Doesn't have to focus there. Gets. I will not be streaming it. I will be out of town for that one, unfortunately. I would love to. However, a huge career opportunity has presented itself for me, and I will be leaving at the beginning of the year. So, hopefully there's X-Wing in Oklahoma. I know Tulsa has a big thing every year, but something a little bit more local to where I'm going to be staying for quite a while. Can't delve too much into it, but that's how it goes. You know, like I was saying, Evan can easily avoid the hot cop for the most part today. But we'll see how he chooses to do so. I mean, Ryad's gonna target lock regardless, I think, just to feed Vessery. And Vessery really likes to focus, but he doesn't have to. He can just be fine with the evade. I mean, you got Palp to back it. And his target's going to be Ryad. So, very interesting. He's going to have 3 ships shooting at Ryad this turn. Oh, tell him he did like a 3 straight. No, just a 1 forward. It's okay. So, such good positioning from Phil here. Even if he would have done 3 straight, he would have easily been able to have cleared that asteroid. I think he's debating on whether or not he wants to boost. However, I don't think that he wants to have Ryad shooting him at range 1. You beat both lists is just by concentrating your fire on one ship. You know, it takes out a huge portion of the list. I mean, defenders are tanky; they can evade a lot. Phil's rolling the awesome marbled gold and silver dice that show up beautifully on the stream, on the dice camera, as you guys will see in a few minutes. But Hotshot Copilot is so good. I'm really surprised he took a focus there instead of a target lock, especially because he's shooting through an asteroid. But then again, he's got gunner, so going for Vessery here. I'm gonna strip the focus, it looks like. Dice cam Phil. Look at it. Those dice are amazing. So it is range 3. Can't use Chiraneau's ability here. Let me go ahead and fix that camera here. Sergovan's like, whoa, Nito. Movie effects. Yeah, the dice cam has been very, very, very beneficial today. I don't like having to have like a split screen. Nope, Sergovan, this is round 6 of 6 in Swiss. Oh, nice. Ryad here, lots of dice. Duke 1, make her spin the focus. It's pretty good. Yeah, you gotta spend it there, Phil. Oh. Very interesting. Yeah, that dice cam has been working, wonders today. It's very good. Ryad into Ryad here. Easily evaded. Yeah, so going further, it'll be top 16, top 8, top 4, and then finals in the bottom left. Juke is good. Juke is good. Is that one off the shuttle there? That is one off the shuttle. So, as you can see, Phil's primary target is the shuttle. It's going to be really interesting to see here. I think Vessery had his evade token before Ryad attacked. Right? Or did I miss something when I was adjusting the dice cam? Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me ask him. Hey, question. Yeah, so the first Chiraneau attack against Vessery missed because Evan was able to roll enough evades. However, Chiraneau's second attack with Gunner was on Ryad, so he stripped both focus tokens. Yeah, I definitely didn't see it back there, which is cool. As I mentioned earlier, I'm not too far away from the stream table, so I'm far enough away that they can't really hear me, but I can definitely pay attention as to what's going on here. So interesting predicament that these two players find themselves in. Only one that took damage so far was, I believe, the shuttle. Let me double check Hall's values. Holy cow, we're up to 78 right now. Awesome. So yeah, I think I need to do a little bit more work to incorporate hull and shield value. I'll try to do that going forward for the top 16. I've just been doing a lot of stuff for the stream and throughout the day today. I just haven't had time to take notes and write stuff down. So going forward this round, this is going to be a really crucial round too. I think Chiraneau is very well just going to do a 1 forward again. Phil's Ryad could 5k turn. Depends on where Evan puts his shuttle. I like a 1 bank with the shuttle here. Require that target lock, what have you. I don't think that a 1 forward would clear Vessery, yeah, and here's the one bank. So he's definitely made it a thing to go after Phil's Ryad. Ooh, I think Phil may try to squeeze a 5K turn in here, but it's going to be super close. But again, these guys are the type of players that can easily judge that and say, hey, this is what I'm doing. Yep, there it is, the 5K. Or so the pilots tell me. That's funny, Sergoin. Sergoin in Twitch chat says the defender wings block vision like crazy. Or so the pilots tell me. That's good. Now, definitely going to... I don't know about 4K. That would be close too. Yeah, it definitely could have passed. But then again, would have been... shots on Ryad from Ryad? Yeah. Yeah, so the good thing about watching players like this is that you never really can predict where they're going to go on a consistent basis. You just somehow know. And like a gut instinct. Like for me, I saw the one bank, figured he could have gone a 2 forward with the shuttle to engage the decimator. It's interesting action choice by Evan here. He's gonna push to barrel roll. Try to avoid the range 1 on Vessery. That is exactly my thoughts as well. The shuttle has a target lock on Decimator. Oh, dude, a 4 straight and boost would be killer. I predicted a 1 forward, but as I mentioned, Phil could have easily done a... Yeah, there it is. Phil could have easily done a 4 forward the round prior and still avoided all of those asteroids. Like, these guys are experts at eyeballing this stuff. I also did not see the initial placement of the obstacles as I was entering the list, so I can't tell you if it was exactly range 1 in between them or not. But that is, that was pretty much Phil's plan the entire time. Like, he was able to turn in at that particular angle rounds ago, and then still make that. So, yeah, Chiraneau's definitely taking a lot of shots here, but the one shot he does not want to take is from Vessery. So he's going to boost, and he's going to bear down on the shuttle. Chiraneau's going to end up taking a lot of damage. I don't think we're going to see Vader be used a whole lot here. So Chiraneau, who is he going to here? He really does not want to roll into the dice tray. Chiraneau ability. He's not using it there. Interesting. So, yes, that's worth noting as well. That's worth noting as well. If the defender does not roll a focus result, you still have to spend it. You still have to spend it. It's so good. So good. Let's see if he remembers Chiraneau this time. Yep, remember Chiraneau this time. He's a very calculated player. So it looks like hit, crit going to the shuttle. Are you going to use Palpatine or not, Evan? I probably would. Yeah, shuttle's down to 4 shield. Here's Palpatine here. Interesting. Hey, flash that in front of the camera real quick, guys. Flash that in front of the camera. That's great, dude. That's the first time I've seen that. So, the shuttle is down to 2 shield. Ryad going into the shuttle. Ooh, yes. So there's a lot of damage going in the shuttle there. He's taking hit crit to the hull. Let's see. There's the hit. The crit. I can't tell. Glare is too bad. Okay, thank you. Yeah, just lay it in there, and then it doesn't have glare. Ironically. Thank you, gentlemen. So, Phil is definitely expecting a lot of damage here, as he just said. From Ryad here. Wow. It's not as bad as I thought it was. Yeah, I really find it surprising that Evan chose to barrel roll with Ryad in his during his activation phase. Oh, the shuttle with one. Evan is just not rolling good dice there. Spending the target lock though. Already spent Palpatine, so 2 hits and a crit. So taking a crit there. Let's see. Console fire, start the combat phase. Roll and attack die, yada yada yada. So all shields are gone on the decimator as well as the shuttle. This is a really crucial planning phase here. Even if the shuttle bumps into Chiraneau, I think Ryad can still squeeze a K-turn in. However, I would probably not do it. I would just 3 forward, get the evade. It depends on where Evan wants to place the shuttle. A 1 bank. I think a 1 banks from the shuttle still bumps into Chiraneau. So Ryad can do a 3 straight here. Sit right in between the shuttle and Chiraneau, and have good shots on Ryad and leave Chiraneau to take care of the shuttle during this round of combat. Shuttle's down to 2 hull. All he has to do is put 2 damage on. And he can easily do that. We're up to 75 viewers. This is fantastic. You guys are awesome. All right. As the players are deliberating their maneuvers, $79 viewers. Oh yeah. Let's get to 100. That'd be great. Yeah, in case you guys haven't seen the tournament already, Aaron Utley threw a fantastic Toys for Tots tournament. Super awesome to see someone doing that. Absolutely huge. Only in this community, though, I feel like, as far as gaming goes. Would somebody go to the lengths to do that? Yeah. Sergavan, that is absolutely correct. I also hope I'm saying your name right. Evan is not in good shape here. However, it is still anyone's game at this point. Chiraneau is down to 11 hull. I know it sounds like a lot, it's really not. Especially when you have 0 agility and you can easily have, you know, that amount of damage put on you in 2 rounds. Let's see what the shuttle does. I'm going to stop here. Nope, 2 bank. So it's not going to block the maneuver by Ryad. I'm still thinking it's just going to be a 3 straight. Does the shuttle acquire target lock or focus here? I would probably focus. But it's not worth it because Gunner, Invader. And he does focus. Oh. It's 5K here. Definitely going to bump into Chiraneau there, it looks like. I don't necessarily agree with that. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I think a 3 definitely would have been a good maneuver there. You guys want a ship marker? Okay. Yeah, they're figuring it out there. He's got to guide this. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Nope, it is a bump. So I feel like there's a 5K coming from Evan's Ryad. Vessery could definitely turn in probably 3 bank away from the fight. Or even sneak a 3 turn around Chiraneau's backside. Yeah, good positioning from Evan's Ryad here. Oh man, this is intense to watch. Two really good players know exactly what they're doing. But Phil's Ryad is 1 token shy of where she really wants to be. However, if you're Chiraneau here, do you want to take shots at Ryad to strip her focus and then gun her for the shuttle? I guess it depends on where Chiraneau's going to end up. I think if I'm Evan, you want to barrel roll here to try to block Chiraneau. Yeah, big traffic jam. Led, of course, by the shuttle. He's pushing the limit. What is he going to do? Is he going to target lock? Or yep, he's target locking. Target locking Phil's Ryad. Yeah, I was also expecting a 3 turn from Vess as well. But nope, he's turning away. 4K turn here. I couldn't really tell where Vessery was positioned. And that is beautiful. Nearly avoiding the blasteroid there. I really want seismic torpedoes to be a better thing than it is. I don't really see many people running it. I think there was one list of worlds that ran it. Don't know how much use it got. Yeah, very good turn. Very good turn here by Vessery. Very good. You win already? Against Jeff?
Yep.
Oh, man. Jeff Bezek just finished his matchup against Jeff Burling. Jeff Bezek 6-0. Did you just knock him out of the top?
No, he's 5-1 now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. You want to join me?
Sure.
Pull up a chair, man.
All right, catch me up to speed here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Bezek from Work Squad. Where are you originally from, man? This is the first time I met you.
From around here.
Okay, awesome.
Southeast Michigan.
Awesome. So you are a local player, which is great. So basically, lots of stalling by Evan up until the first round of engagement. Phil started his decimator in the top left corner and brought it in at an angle such that he was able to turn in, and like from way back here, he could have fit a 4-speed maneuver in between those rocks. Like he eyeballed it. He had a really good placement with the asteroids there. And he's going to Ryad's going to strip that focus token, and then he's going to gutter and put shots on the shuttle, it looks like. So shuttle's down to 2 hull. Chiraneau's down to 9 hull with, what was that crit? What was that crit, by the way? Okay, yeah, so he did resolve his crit. I missed that while you were coming in. Yeah, so not terribly difficult to tell whose game is going to be. But
So whose defenders whose?
So this Ryad behind the shuttle, immediately behind the shuttle, is Phil's Ryad. The red one on the right is Evans, and then Vessery is at the top. Did the Decimator not... Huh. I guess Decimator didn't gunner for the shuttle. Interesting. Lots of dice. Wow, all blanks. Oh my. Even after all that blanks, Ryad still only takes 2. Nuts. Oh my god.
Actual board for a second.
My question is, why didn't he gunner for the shuttle? Unless he did and I just missed it. I don't know. Oh, because he's going for the shuttle with Ryad. So, yeah, juke doesn't matter. He's taking a crit though. Hope it's not a direct hit. Shaking pilot doesn't really care. Very interesting. You know they're a good player when they spend Palp on the shuttle. I guess. I don't know. Oh. Ryad, Rage 1. That's a lot of hits. On to Ryad. There's one shield. So it's not a direct hit. What's the crit? Console fire. Again, console fire. Thank you. Yeah, why did he not gunner after the shuttle? That's nuts. Huh. Yeah, because I figured he was just going to strip unless he couldn't. That's
I
weird.
just sat down, so I don't know exactly what was going on at that time.
I think Phil, Evans Ryad got hit, and that's why he didn't gunner. So yeah. Someone, as Rockefort says, put 1 hit on Ryad, so that's why he couldn't gunner. Yep. Thank you.
I question the decision to not shoot at the shuttle there, though.
Yeah.
Take Palpatine off the board completely.
Yep. Yeah. That was when Jeff was joining us on stream. I didn't catch that, so thanks for pointing that out, guys. Yeah, I definitely that was his initial reasoning. I'm sure was shoot for Ryad, strip the focus, and then gunner for the shuttle. But in that particular scenario, you have to go for the shuttle right away. Because that eliminates it. That's a sure thing elimination. So
Although with Phil playing from behind right now, he may have been hoping to gamble on Ryad killing off the shuttle and Decimator getting some damage in on the defender to even up the playing field.
that's absolutely true.
But with that not coming through as expected, it put in an even tougher decision this time.
Just under 20 minutes shy of an hour in this match already. 35 minutes remaining. It's gone rather quickly, I think. I don't know. Time either goes really slow when you're playing with or against Palp anything, but it just depends. Bobby didn't have a good day today. Flying Cintier.
Yeah, you're not seeing very many Soontiers around these days. Or Inquisitors, for that matter. The Defenders seem to have pushed them all out of the meta.
Yeah. Defenders, I think people are leaning more towards consistent defense, and Soontiers a little much. One of the most consistent in terms of defense with auto thrusters and the stealth device, but once you lose a stealth device, then you're in trouble.
Well, the other problem with Soontier is when you go with push the limit, as you have to, you really have no way of modifying your blinks on offense.
It's also
So,
true.
whereas the defenders with the target locks, especially Vessery, who gets a free target lock, they can be more consistent attackers and still maintain that same level of defense with the X7 title.
Yep, and the best use of the Commonwealth Defender list is getting the shuttle in there and getting shots on targets and providing target locks for Vessery so Ryad can free up her action economy a little bit. So yeah, as I expected, definitely going to get the shuttle out of there. I'd like to see a 3-turn.
Oh, that's
five
interesting.
failure. Yeah. No, just 5K. So yeah, this match is definitely going to end up taking some time.
I wonder why Phil's not... Oh, he has damage sensor array, doesn't he?
No, he got
No, console fire.
Console fire.
That's right.
Yeah, he got console fire.
Both Phil's crits have been console fire so far.
And it's worth noting that Phil hasn't used Vader at all. So
That's very atypical of him. He loves the Vader Gunner combo to deal with these aces. I think he'll inflict more damage on his Decimator than the opponent will.
I think he's trying to stray away from that. I mean, Ryad's only got one hole. Wonder if Vessery's gonna K-turn here. Yeah, looks like it. So Ryad has to survive here. Otherwise, it's going to be a huge momentum shift for Evan. And I'm not so sure if Chiraneau is going to have range to Ryad. He definitely wants to strip. Oh yeah, he's checking for range on Ryad now. So there's the target lock on Ryad. He wants to strip that focus token from both Vessery and Ryad. It's still anybody's game.
Is that 2 hits?
Just a crit. He's gonna predator it. Focus. Make him spend the focus. Yeah. Yeah, on a roll like that, that's pretty good. And then gunner back into Vessery.
Ridiculous.
Ooh, range 2?
So the Chiraneau ability.
Yeah, he gets Chiraneau here. Doesn't have a target lock though.
But he does still have Predator.
Doesn't care. 3 hits. Good luck. Spend the focus token. He's debating. Devin's probably. I can't see that other dice result, but he's probably debating on whether or not he wants to.
So he has evade,
evade.
focus, blink right now,
Yes.
which is really 2 evades, and he's probably debating on Palpatine.
No. So he rolled 2 evades.
He rolled
Oh,
two,
okay.
one off as an evade.
But Vessery has no tokens, so he saves Palp. No juke for Vessery, and this is gonna hurt. I don't know. I feel like he should have Palped that to save for juke. Well,
Yeah, but the flip side is you can use Palp now offensively if you need
yes. Oh, too many dice. And no focus to spend, so 2.
to. That's
Wow.
not what you want to see.
That's not at all. As Phil rolls paint, but it's not the right paint. It's not good. Not good at all. So Phil's Ryad's down. And I think Evan's Ryad has 2 shield. Vessery has 3 shield. Commonwealth Defenders, everybody. It's a very crucial list. So now, I don't think Phil's going to have time to take out the shuttle there. The shuttle can just do one forward. Might be able to, yeah, just do one forward next round. Turns 2. But it looks like Palpatine's going to stay in the game for the duration, perhaps. Defender's got to do 9 damage. 11 damage. Yeah, that was definitely the turning point. Phil not going for the shuttle with the decimator. I know he was not expecting to land a hit, and then he landed it anyway.
Yeah, between that and Ryad having 4 dice and just needing 2 hits, playing from behind, I may make the same decision to...
Yeah, so now Evan's going to take some time to get repositioned here. Maybe a 3-turn from Vessery? Might be really close. No, just 4K again. Oh, nope. Wow, 5 straight. Okay.
We have seen Phil make some amazing comebacks before.
That's true.
And he does have engine upgrade, so moving last here, he may be able to dodge some of these defenders' arcs.
Never count your chickens before they hatch. Looks like he's getting... Oh, he can boost for range 1 on Vessery there. Maybe. I don't think it'll put him in range of Ryad's shot, though.
He's going to go for it.
He's going to go for it. Ooh, it's going to be really close. Nope, it doesn't get there. That asteroid. He's taking some free shots against Vessery, though.
Unfortunately, 3 dice doesn't do much these days. Between Palpatine and that auto focus or evade token, Phil needs to roll all 3 and then hope that Vessery blinks out just to make something out of it.
This is very possible. As you saw earlier, Phil had 5 dice, or however many it was, and he rolled 4 blanks in focus. So,
Though between Hotshot, Gunner,
oh goodness,
or Pilot and
3
Gunner,
crits there after Chiraneau's ability. That's fantastic. So spin the focus, spin the evade, or do you Palpatine here?
I think you just take the 1 shield. Oh,
Ooh.
we're spinning the evade.
Yeah, I would have taken the shield because now Gunner's proccing.
Or was he removing the focus token there?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't. Oh, nope, the evade's still up there. That was the focus token. Yeah, he's thinking about it. He's like, maybe I just take the 1 shield here. And that's what he's doing, taking the 1 shield. Smart. That just adds time to the game, so. I wonder if Chiraneau has to follow Vessery. Both defenders are down to 2 shields, so.
The good news is with the rock placement there, Vessery is not going to be able to do a 4K.
Yes.
So Phil should be assured of being able to stay out of his arc. Question is just what's Ryad going to be doing? My guess, 3 turn to catch Vessery no matter where he goes.
I like a 3 bank here.
She's facing the rocks, correct?
Yes, she is facing
Okay.
the rock, yeah. I like a 3 bank, but... Yeah, I like a 3 bank here because it'll put him to the left of the asteroid and he'll have it looks like he should have room to K-turn if he needs to. Yeah, and he's going for the 3 bank.
Gosh, it's hard to
I love
judge.
playing defenders, so.
It's
exactly what I would
here
do.
on this screen.
It
I
is.
was thinking that the 3 was going to end up hitting the rock, but that's way off.
You guys gotta stop bouncing these damn dice cannons.
Didn't seem to make a difference.
Yep, got it.
Was it not that bottom
Oh,
bit
damn.
there? You're making it worse. Keep going. Almost there. A little bit more. And you're good.
Awesome.
Of course, as you walk back a little bit, creeps back.
Maybe we should duct tape the feet of the table down.
Yeah, I'll do that going into the next round.
Suggestion, that's all.
Wow, all them blanks. I missed it here. I guess he was going for Chiraneau? Or, I'm sorry, Vessery or Ryad here. Ouch. Phil not rolling well either.
No, but you know what? If you're going to pick a game to perform poorly in, the 5-0 game when all 5 and 1s make the cut is probably the one you want to choose.
That's true. That's very true. Ouch. Wow. We got direct hit, we got structural damage, and what was that last one?
I don't know. Your eyesight's better than mine to read those two. The last one was damage sensor array. Again. No, sorry, not again. So if you're Phil here, do you go for the shuttle just to take him off the board now?
Shuttle's probably going to do one bank, but yeah, I'd definitely go for the shuttle. Not going to have enough time to...
At this point, I think he's just
eliminate
got to go for
defenders.
MOV.
Yeah. He'll get 21 or 29 points out of it.
Well, really it's 15, because he already has half credit.
Yeah, true. Yep. This is it's not exactly as I expected, but it's kind of close. It was either going to go one way or the other. So, I mean, obviously, but like, not, you know, I didn't think it was going to be as decisive as it was right.
Yeah, without being here for the beginning, it's hard to tell what really happened, but it seemed like that first round I watched, Ryad took a beating,
Oh yeah.
and that really settled the game right there.
So when Ryad was down in the bottom portion of the play area, that's when he tried a 5K turn and completed, so he bumped.
Okay.
I thought for sure he was going to just do a 3 forward. He had the shuttle, had plenty of actions. Might have been able to avoid a lot of damage from Evan's ride. However, that wasn't the case, and he took a lot of shots. $4K or $3K from Ryad. Nope, $5K. Interesting. As we're just under 20 minutes remaining in time. Barrel rolling to distance himself, predicting Chiraneau's movement here. I think just a 2-turn from Chiraneau would be good here, or a 2 bank.
I would probably end up going with either the 2-turn or the 3. Keep in mind with engine, he should be able to get out of. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
There's the 3.
That's good.
And he should be able to boost out of everything except for. He might be able to get out of everything. Or he's just staying there. Flipping the crit. That's right, he has damage sensor array.
Gets it there.
Gosh, I hate that crit. It seems like it never flips.
Oh, I know. Blanks after blanks after blanks.
That might be the best use for Palpatine, is getting rid of that crit.
Yep. So, Phil's checking to see if Vessery has arc on Chiraneau right now. I think Vessery does. Yep, shoot Ryad, stripping to focus.
So I take that to mean that Phil's confident that Vessery does not have arc.
I would certainly hope so. Oh, gotta spend the focus. And he gets Gunner here.
Is he going to take it on to Palp now?
Yes. Yes. That's what he wanted to do a couple rounds ago, but Ryad took a damage, so. Oh! Predator for 2, Chiraneau for crit. That's pretty good. That's a dead shuttle.
That
right
will
there.
do it. You may not be able
That's
to
great.
hear right now, but Phil was very excited to force the shuttle to spin the
Yes.
focus.
So he gets the shuttle, and I think the Decimator has 6 hull remaining. Let me go check. Evan's big head's in the way. I can't tell. Nope. It doesn't look like Vessery has it. All right, let's get an update on hulls.
Gosh, as we just said, never count Phil out.
Very nice.
So 6
nice.
hull remaining, is that correct?
Yep. Yep, with the direct hit. Evan, what are you doing, man? He's a tall dude. I thought my tripod was high enough, but I guess not. Oh God, I hate to see when Jeff Berlin comes on the screen. He might knock the tripod over. I hope not. Jesus. He's like 6'8", some stupid tall guy.
You should have a chance to see him in his, what are they calling it these days? Boskaroo, I believe is what I've heard.
Oh, I don't know. Oh man. 3 bank from Ryad here? Yep. You know, I would love for Chiraneau just to do 3 bank as well and just get out of arc.
Absolutely,
Ryad.
3 bank and a boost potentially.
This match is definitely going into time. However, if he takes out Ryad,
Phil has to clear the table in order to win the match here.
yeah, I suppose so, because Vessery's worth more than half on the Decimator. Yeah, it's a good barrel roll right there.
That's just going to force the boost
Yep.
from Chiraneau, though.
I don't think Chiraneau's going to care, because he's going to end up at range 1, probably at range 1 after the boost, depending on what Phil's doing as a move. So, we'll see. Yeah, 3 bank would put him in great shape. Let's see.
There it is.
Will it get him out of arc, though? That's the question. I don't think
Hard
so.
to tell from this angle,
Ugh.
but I don't think it will.
Phil's eyeballing it now. He's going to try. Oh, it's going to be so close. I can't tell. Evan, move your head, man. No, I think it may flip.
I think he still has arc.
Yeah. So, range 1 and Ryad here. Ryad. Ooh. 1. Yeah, spend the focus. Yep. Pretty good. Lots of dice. Oh no.
Oh, we just had a
no.
major turn of events.
Oh no, so that's 2 shields. Was one of
2 shields and a crit.
2 shields, crit's going through. Damage sensor array? Yeah, damage sensor array. So
Fortunately,
Ryan
that
has
still
no
doesn't
modifier.
stop the evade.
No, that's true. That's true. Wow, we went from like 90 to 70. Damage engine turns. Yeah, that's tough. Ooh, down to 4. Down to 4 on the decimator as people crowd the stream table here. It's probably the largest crowd I've seen around that gathering so far. This is interesting.
Gosh, Phil's not in a good position here. Ryad's clearly going to be doing some speed of K-turn, 3, 4, 5. But I don't think there's a way for Phil to get out of both arcs without losing shots himself.
Nope. And he can't turn, well, he can turn, but all turns are red. And that's not what he wants to do, so.
I think he's got to go with the 3 bank again.
Mhm.
Try and distance himself from Ryad's 3K.
I think Ryad made even 5K here. Yeah, run with Ryad and chafe with Vess, as somebody suggested in the Twitch stream. I would even be okay with 1 forward from the decimator. And you're going to take a lot of hits from.
Well, there you go with the 5K.
Yeah, you're going to take a lot of hits from Vessery, but you can potentially. That'd be great if he does a 1 forward with Vessery or with decimator here. And what was that for?
Trying to
the
clear
crit.
the damage sensor array.
Yeah, so that's true. No actions with Ryad there.
He still gets the evade token though.
Yes.
As our lovely friends at FG did not make that an action.
Correct. That was the fix that everybody was wanting in the defenders. Now, should it have been such a super negative point cost? Maybe 1.
Well, I believe
Maybe
most
1.
were hankering for the evade action on the upgrade bar, not so much a free evade token.
Yeah, that you have the option of assigning.
Correct.
Let's see.
Clearly, Evan's expecting the 3 bank plus
Yeah.
the boost.
Yep. Indeed he is. Good call on the 3 bank. I think he would have been able to get Ryad with the 1 forward. And
Yeah,
then
but
just-
from Phil's position, he cannot be taking 2 attacks in a round.
Well, if all you gotta do is land 1 hit on Ryad, that's 4 dice. You've got an evade to spend. I don't know.
But keep in mind, he has to kill them both in order to
Yeah,
win.
that's true. With 10 minutes left, it's close. Vessery has
Vessery is down 1 shield.
1 shield, yeah. Down to 2 shield. That's right. He's going to focus there. Interesting. Instead of a target. He wants that focus for defense. Because he's thinking
it's obstructed.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and could be range 3. I think it's range 2 though. Nope, range 3. No. It is range 3. Okay, and he's out of range from Ryad, so. Nice try, Phil. Just give you a hard time, man. You're good. He's gonna predator that. Wow, right into a crit. Yeah, he's spending it all there. Wow. Wow, 4 natural evades. Seems good. Evan doesn't care. Let's see Evan do it again though. Nope. Just 1, 2. Oh, he's got the evade token. So. Oh no, taking a shield from that.
He wants to make sure that there's
Oh yeah, juke.
juke.
Yeah, juke. with one crit going through. He did spin the focus. So crit going through.
Hey Phil, are we streaming top 16 too?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Did we see what that crit was?
No, I did not. I gotta check.
Oh, that's a killer. It was damaged cockpit, which should pretty much seal the deal for Phil now. 3 hull remaining and pilot skill 0. Damaged engine.
That one was no, cut games are right after this.
Yep, we'll be cutting to top 16. There is no break in between. So there'll be the standard 10, 15, 20 minute break in between. And we'll be back with the top 16.
Yep.
Or at least Phil will.
Yeah, unless people are wanting to get right into it, which they might be eager to. You never know.
Well, you still have to hand out the prizes for the...
Oh, yeah,
well, I
that's true.
suppose no, all the prizes are for top 16.
Oh, weren't there alternate alt cards to top 32?
There are alt arts for top 64 as well.
64.
They are of Red Ace, I believe, this year.
Awesome.
I would expect those to be more of a come up to the front and tell us your name to receive it,
Yeah.
though, versus typically they announce the top 16 and there's
Ryad
small
resolving
fanfare.
that crit there. Finally able to perform actions.
Unfortunately, I don't think she's going to get back into the fight before Vessery finishes the Decimator off.
I think a 3-turn from Vessery here would put him really close to, if not onto, that tiny asteroid. So just 3 bank. Oh.
That's interesting.
Oh. So Vessery's got no shots.
I wonder if-
Chiraneau, range 2 though, that's dangerous to Vessery.
I wonder if Evan wasn't expecting the boost there from Phil, or if he didn't consider doing a 1-turn to stay at range 3 there and maintain a shot.
Chiraneau's ability, hitting 2 crits. So you gotta spend the focus. Either way, I can't tell what the results are. Looks like it was evaded. Nope. Shield off of Vessery. Vessery has no shields. Ryad's down to 1 hull. Oh, if there was only a bit more time. Oh my goodness. I don't know.
I don't think this is going to go to time, though.
Yeah, because Chiraneau not being able to turn is huge without receiving stress. So. 83 viewers, that's awesome. A total of 643 views so far. Oh, nice. Nicely done there. And this is where you see your 3-turn by Vessery. After whatever Ryad does. And that boost is still crucial. I don't think I've seen a Decimator last as long as this.
There's a reason Phil's always playing Decimator plus Escort.
Yeah.
He's one of the best at running it.
Oh man. I wonder if Ryad's got. Here's the barrel roll from Vessery.
Take a target lock.
Interesting. He might be thinking he's going to lose Ryad here. Ugh, definitely obstructed.
looks like it is
Yep.
just out.
Let's see what they want to call it.
Looks like they concur. It is just out.
Just out. However, Chiraneau's getting shots at Vessery there. So Gunner's going to kick in here. Hasn't used Vader yet. Oh man.
But with only 3 hull left, do you really, and pilot skill 0,
I don't know. Wow, now what do you do if you're Evan with Ryad? I think
good question. Is that a stress token I see
that
there?
is a stress token. That's correct. So,
And do we
I'd
have
like a 3-bank.
Mark II here?
Yep, yeah, he's got
Okay.
it. Yeah, he did that one turn to get a good approach into this coming round. However, I think
I almost think you have to go with the 2K.
interesting.
Because if I was Phil, I'd be doing the 3-bank plus the boost again.
Yep.
And while the 2K may not net you a evade token, you should be able to focus target lock and have a nice juicy shot to finish off the decimator.
Well, especially, I mean, and if you can barrel roll on the range 1, it'll put Ryad right in front of that asteroid after a 2K turn. So,
Yeah.
ugh. Down to 2 minutes. A lot of matches gone into time today. Luckily, none of them have been on stream, so they won't be like, oh god, this
There's
is
the
game ever gonna
3-bank.
end. Yeah. Yep. See
This
what
is where
Evan does here.
Ryad's ability is really powerful because if Phil doesn't boost and he had selected the 2 straight, then he doesn't K-turn.
Yep.
And
he
he ends
just
up with a
barrel
shot
roll.
no matter what.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't even have to barrel roll.
No.
Yeah.
The boost is still, well, I think the boost is still the right action. Otherwise, Vessery is going to end up with range.
Just under 2 minutes, guys.
This is probably going to end up being the last round.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to call time during
Oh,
that.
interesting.
So, other way. Ooh. Maybe anticipating a 3-bank from Ryad into the asteroid. No. Oh,
Ooh.
1-bank. Yep. Yep, and I think that'll do it.
Finish the decimator off there. Hopefully.
I can't really tell, but I don't think Ryad needs a. I don't think Ryad needs a barrel roll here, but Evan's considering it. So my clock is just ahead of the game clock, but yeah, this is definitely the final round. Target locking. Where's the? Yep, there's a barrel roll. Just to be sure. Wow.
This is where, you know, the damaged cockpit is just the worst crate Phil could have
Yep.
had at this point.
I think the decimator lasted as long as it could have, and he flew it really well. Definitely going to see him back in the top 16. So. Oh man, that's time, gents. Wow, that'll do it.
And that's the game.
And right as time ends, Evan puts the last nail in the coffin on the Chiraneau. So wonderful, guys! Thank you very much for watching our round 6 and final Swiss match. I'm sure the pairings will be posted rather quickly, especially because players are eager to get into the top 16. So Jeff, thanks for joining us, man.
Thank you
Wish
for having me.
Definitely good luck in your top 16 match.
Well, thank you.
We'll look forward to seeing you on stream. Maybe we'll find out.
Sounds good.
Talk to you guys in a few minutes.
Thank you for doing this.
Oh yeah, it's a pleasure, man. Having a great time.